And Heidi, checking in, I wanted to uh, offer slash bring up to you to just kind of make it easy to for the rest of us to remember. The rest of us have changed our server profile name to our character name.
Oh, yes. Let me
Uh,
see.
you need
How do I do that again?
so right click on your name on like the general. Oh wait, no, are you on a phone actually?
No, I'm on my computer.
Okay, then you can right click on that and then right click
Profile?
on your name, then edit per server profile,
Ah, yes.
and then under server nickname you can put it as whatever you want. Also, Siler, I noticed you put yours as Quandary Fwick. I also I know that in the past like your username has been Siler Dwick. Are you related to your own character?
I just read a
Something.
fwick, and I just think you fwickin'
Oh,
fwicks.
Fwick. The Fwick?
it's a mystery to be solved, I think.
Leaving it as a mystery.
Can you do me a favor and say something? I want to make sure it's picking up your voice on the stream this time.
Something?
No, Matt
Oh,
Hephaestus.
Matt.
Oh yeah, I'm here. But I said something.
You did say something. Didn't say nothing.
I don't know. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I pressed the buttons that were supposed to be pressed.
Press the buttons.
I pressed the buttons that were supposed to be pressed. I was promised things for doing this.
Fulfill your oath. Is everything okay?
I can hear you. I don't know if the stream can.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. I thought I did something wrong again for a second, but appreciate that. Would you guys like a warm-up question before we begin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to take some time to think about this one because I said I'm just thinking these up on my own. So, I thought it was nice to try and see about this. Given the opportunity, who would your character more than likely becomes friend with? Julio or Tulio from Road to El Dorado?
Oh. Ooh. Oh, you mean Miguel or Tulio?
Yes, sorry. I'm illiterate when it comes to Disney. I'm sorry.
that one was DreamWorks, but yeah.
It's all. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Ooh.
I'm tempted to jokingly say Joe, but no, I don't think so.
Jesus, no.
Miguel's more into the adventure, Tulio's more into the gold. I would say Tulio for Magdalena.
Tulio, you said?
Yeah. Yep, Tulio. She wants that money.
I love gold.
I'd say probably Miguel for Kale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna also probably say.
Wait, your character, Sky, would say Miguel?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Alright. Siler,
he's also the one that's a bit more... Sorry.
I'm afraid to ask, Siler. What about you?
Skylar jumped off this call.
Oh, he's not. Yeah, he's not.
like,
on
I
the call.
can't answer your questions when
Oh,
I'm not
no.
there.
He's probably getting food or something.
I'd say probably either Tulio or Chell. Knowing
It's exactly
both
what I
him
was
and
going to say too.
I mean, I can't answer for him. I don't know his character like
I was going
he
to say.
does.
I was going
Ah, speak of the devil.
to. Okay.
Hello there.
Hey, just quick question. Were we all just quiet for like that last 2-3 minutes? Or was that just me on my own?
No, that was just
No,
you. Sorry.
you
Yep.
left the call, from what we could gather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because in my thing it just said I was there, but everything was super quiet. And I just popped out and then went back in.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
yeah.
strange and why it does that.
But as I was saying, I'm afraid to ask. But what about yourself? Who would Quandary be friends with?
Well, did he get the warm-up question?
I
No.
don't
Did you get
think
the
I
warm up
did.
question?
No, I was out for a good minute. I thought we were still waiting for somebody to like double checks. That's why I
Oh.
assumed everyone was quiet. I was just out.
Okay. So I said, if given the opportunity, who would your character be friends with? Tulio or Miguel from Road to El Dorado?
Shit, this is hard. Does it have to be one? It can't be both? Is one of them dead?
What the fuck?
I assume it's like who'd you be with closer friends, or if you had to choose one. So, what's your take, Matt?
Who would Quandary be friends with?
No, well, the rules for the question.
Oh, I was like, I can't answer for him. Yeah, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. Not that like you'll hate the other one, but there's one that you'll definitely vibe more with.
I'm honestly stumped. I honestly think it'd be a coin flip. I could see me getting one with both. That's a weird answer.
All right. I mean that's fair. Okay. We were both sharing what we thought you were going to say, and he said either Tulio or Chell, and I was going to say, oh, the weird jaguar priest and Chell or Chell.
Oh, Zekel
Yeah.
Khan. He's the main reason for me to watch that movie. He is just so crazy. I love him.
Yeah,
I mean,
those
I
would
assume
be
he'll
the
try to
two.
get along with everybody.
It's like especially Chell.
I mean, also that, but I'd like to hope I could like resist at least for a little bit, not fold under zero pressure.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if that.
I have a follow-up question. Out of you and your friend, your long-lost friend, which one of you is Miguel and which one is Tulio?
Ooh.
I'm Miguel.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you really surprised?
Listen,
No.
they both got their moments of good and bad. So that's fair.
All right, that was actually pretty good. Some answers were a little surprising, but yeah, that's definitely good.
I did not hear everyone else's. What was everyone else's?
Oh. I for Magdalena, I said that she'd be probably closer friends with Tulio because she likes that gold, that money, and that's a little bit more what he's about in the movie, at least.
Fair.
She's all about that
Kale
money.
said Miguel as well. Partially because he's more, adventure focused, but also because he's kind of the more when it comes down to it later in the movie, he's more like people focused as well.
Fair.
Yeah, same with Arya. I'd also pick Miguel.
Okay.
I
was
actually
a
thought you
little
were
bit
going to say
surprised.
Tulio.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. But we'll okay.
But yeah,
I already
that's fine.
knew where like my friend was going because he's SWG all the way.
Interesting. Don't know entirely what you mean by that in like the specific context.
Is that
but I guess we'll
swag, but
see.
like
Oh,
you
darn it, I
misspelled
thought-
it?
No, I thought you guys knew. Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Oh my god. Oh my god, shoot me in the face. Alright, well, amazing
Oh, is he
answers,
still working?
people.
Is your friend by chance a descendant of Sidian?
There is.
A non-zero chance?
Nothing is impossible in this world, is what I've come to learn.
It'd be a number of generations removed, regardless.
Look, all I know is it's just a long line of wizards. They're supposed to be like the best. That's his unofficial answer. Like we're the best, so kind of expected.
All right.
Wonderful. I was surprised by some of the answers. Like I said, definitely Sky's answers. Not so surprised with like Hidesters here.
Say what?
I'm not really surprised with your with your answers there, Heidi, for Magdalena.
Woohoo!
I'm just
I
like
think
she
I
loves the
know
money.
what
Her
her
best
motivation-
friends, or Tulio, or was it Tulio?
Mm-hmm.
And a pimp named Slickback.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. If he just made an appearance.
I would ask you to say the whole thing. Yes, sir. Even the a pimp part. Yes, sir. Every time.
Just like that, traveling party of adventurers, a tribe called Quest. Just say the whole thing.
That's like early 90s music. I don't know how much anyone else would know that, but once again, great answers. Okay. A bit of a summary here as to what happened last time, or where we left off last time. Everyone was understandably disoriented after waking up in various locations. It does seem that I don't know why my head blanked. It seemed that Arya and Kale had been the first ones to
Illyria.
awaken and find each other.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's just Kale.
That's
Like I'm imagining because you're like from Texas with a Texan accent, and it just sounds like Kyle.
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 I don't actually have that much of a Texas accent. I say y'all every once in a while, but I don't like have a deep Southern drawl. I can do it. I can turn it on for a voice. Kind of. Not great, but
Nice. But yeah, that's so. Anyways, you guys awoke first and were the first ones to find each other. She was definitely. Or no, you and Magdalena were the first ones to find each other. She seemed shaken, but also focused somehow. And you were terrified because you had a front. The first thing you saw was the boat after you woke up, I believe. And then
yeah.
they, fortunately or unfortunately, however she may see it, Arya was found, and she was in a I would say, almost catatonic state, non-speaking. She had gone nonverbal. Not gonna say or diagnose her on the spot, but she did go nonverbal.
Sure did.
She had her reasons.
Not doing great.
And so, with the help of Kale, she was somewhat brought back into the group, though she did keep her distance. During that time, the captain and Morgan, as well as the rest of the able bodies, were taking out equipment or your equipment and some supplies from what you could salvage of the ship. I believe you guys had salvaged a rather large cloth or lining and had set up a makeshift tent or rest area, approximately where in the area that Kale is and Arya is, as well as the boxes above. I wish I could add shapes on here. I do apologize.
All is well.
That being said, some of you, I believe, did find some interesting things in the sand. I believe it was Arya. Is that correct?
Yep, I found a journal and a pen, right?
Correct. Now, I did want to add something because I'm so sorry I didn't drop this detail, and it is important. There was an additional thing that was on the pen besides it being very ornate and very, very nice pen. It had a imprint or shape, a golden shape of a songbird on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I believe Quadri, you had been hunting as well, or catching
Yes.
food. Yes.
Attempting, yes.
You caught some. Wasn't that great. Barely just enough for yourself and the people here. And I don't know if you also decided to eat the bird. That was also that. You had
Yes.
smacked the ever
Plucked it
living
clean
crap of the first thing you
No.
hit first strike.
I insulted it to death.
Yeah. And then proceeded to stuff this beautiful bird into your pocket like some change. So I'm not sure if that's also what you're eating.
Probably gonna cook that up, but I am taking the feathers. One is in my cap, one is in the hilt of the sword. Good luck.
Okay. And so everyone is essentially already been. Sorry, let me pause the game here. Give me 1 second. Everyone has already gotten their supplies, I believe. Actually, I believe Arya and Kale were on their way up to get their supplies, and you guys were going to get ready for the evening, correct?
Please, so I think we were going to try and find some shelter. Build
Or
some shelter.
make the shipwreck like shelter to rest up before we go out and explore for survivors. I think it was.
Correct. That was another big mystery. Despite there being signs on the sand of people laying there were no footprints. There were only one. Sorry, there were no footprints leading into the jungle or into the sea. So, don't know what happened there.
Granted, it is also sand. Did we check the start of the jungle where it like turns to dirt or mud, soil?
I don't believe you guys did that. I think you guys were too busy trying to see if you can get your equipment last session. And
Well,
like I said,
yeah.
Arya and yourself, or Kale, were on the way to get yours.
Right, yeah.
As far as the captain, um, Captain Hastings and Borgun, they have checked close to where the ship is, pretty much on the shoreline. And as far as they could walk or see any sign of, like I said, imprints of bodies or people that had been there. But they haven't. They also haven't ventured into the unknown jungle. So he's a pretty veteran sort of adventurer. So he decided to play it safe. Yeah, but one of the, I believe, one of the more prominent figures for him that he was concerned about is Victoria. She also has yet to be found. And I think with that, that pretty much summarizes the last session. I do apologize once again because no one's voice was heard last session except mine. So.
On the recording?
Yay.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Schizophrenic breakdown. Anyways.
If we're gonna have one person, probably best to be the DM.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that is where we left off, and yeah, well, what are you guys doing right now?
Setting up camp, I think.
Correct. Okay.
I
Or
think
finishing it.
Finishing up
Move-
dinner because we were just finished, I think, cooking, right?
Well, I
I
think were
believe
we still
that
moving
was-
supplies?
Because you guys had already finished moving supplies, that's why Borgun had been down there, and the captain had finished up. You guys are the last ones because while you were consoling and talking to Arya, these other people were taking, like I said, all the able bodies at the time that could help were doing that while you guys were talking.
Sure. Okay. Then I guess yeah, camp and dinner, or are we already done with that? Or
Did you guys already get your equipment last?
I know at least a few of us did. I did.
I believe I
say
did.
yes.
From the captain. I think you two still needed to grab your stuff because you were barely coming up to see what was going on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's why your characters are on the ladder.
I think we did because I think I shared the image of the staff I have. That or maybe I misinterpreted things, but I'd just go and grab it real quick.
Okay. Arya, you go ahead and grab your equipment as well. Do you tell anyone about your journal, or just keep the find to yourself?
I think for now I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Yeah, I'm also gonna go up and grab all of my stuff.
Excellent. The captain gets down. He jumps down to where Borgun is, and he also starts helping set up things now at the bottom. Like I said, the shelter that you guys are going to make. Like stated previously, Quadri was the one that had caught the fish and killed the bird. Don't know who's gonna decide to cook it or prepare things or set up camp, but I think that's where we left off last time, anyways.
And got the fish. If anyone wants to help me, gut them and prep them for, I assume it's going to be a campfire style roast.
Would you like help, or would you like me to go and find some firewood?
Honestly, either, because we need both. So, whatever you think you're best at, I don't.
Are you comfortable getting fish, or?
Yeah, no, yeah. Camping is a kind of necessity on long journeys. Can't always stay at an inn or a tavern.
Maybe good to stay in groups of at least 2 to 3. Buddy system and whatnot. Or do you guys have any objections?
I will go with you if you need
If something
protection.
gets both of us, what do we do?
We'll
I
scream.
kinda- As long as they'll stay within earshot, that should work. But
No, that's
I think
because the
it's
thing.
more
Like,
than
if
fine.
something gets both of you, then there's no one left to tell us what it was. So it's always been my flaw with the buddy systems. Like, but if it's something is enough to get one of you, isn't it enough to get both of you?
Well, it lessens the likelihood, because if you're on your own, even if it wouldn't get both people, then it would the person would be missing. Or if somebody's injured,
I think at this
somebody else
time,
can go and get help.
the captain just, "Hi, the lad has a point though. Being by yourself, guaranteed kill. And I understand that 2 people may be harmed in this way as well. And given our small numbers, that is a bad thing. However, I think we need to have a compromise. You'll stay in groups of 2, but no one ventures into the jungle alone or without the entire group. We all adventure into it, or none of us do."
Right. Shouldn't need to go too far, I think. Mostly just gathering firewood and maybe something that might help us use as a shelter.
Honestly, I say just chop down the first tree. Like, not even going into the woods. Just chop down the first tree and get some pieces.
Wait a minute, I actually have something to help with this. Okay, wait, no, that's too tall. Never mind. I don't think I can
Okay.
do that, then chop it down without it affecting the staff. Um,
I have an axe. I can, if you want, I can go chop down a tree and you guys can with the fish. That's fair.
that works for me.
Okay.
Just get enough wood
Um,
to start the fire and maybe have some left over to prop up a tent. Were
right.
there any
Do you want enough?
tarps or anything like that that we can use to make a tent or something? That
Kind of
Oh,
made
wait, yeah,
one
we
out of a
covered
giant
this.
cloth.
Yeah, I think we did it last time. Like, we used 2 sticks and essentially made it like slanted off the side, kind of like a makeshift shelter. I don't
Yeah,
know
like
how
a big
much
giant awning.
tarp we had though.
like kind of a covering. Uh, yeah. I mean, I know there weren't any sails, but as long as there's a decently sized tarp, that should be plenty.
I believe you
Do we
guys
want
had
enough
ripped
wood for a fire to go through the night?
I believe
The
you guys had
sail. No,
ripped
there
the
wasn't a sail.
lining from the inside of the ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we were thinking about doing a sail thing, and then we remembered there was no sail.
Well, if I'm helping gut the fish and you're going to chop down the tree, who's gonna go with you then?
Okay, so who's gonna help you with the fish? Who's gonna help me with the tree?
Captain pipes up. "Excellent idea. Borgen, go with him. He's gonna need someone to carry the wood."
Very good.
Do any of our other 2 party members want to go, or are you guys gonna both stay behind?
I can go. Still,
Maybe
everybody's
fish
sopping
would-
wet, so just squish, 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 squish as we go.
I don't know if I can help with the wood, but I could probably help fish.
All right, works.
All right,
That
we've
works.
got our teams.
Go Team
All right.
Wood!
Sweet.
Got them fish.
Team
Excellent.
Firewood and Team Fish Guts.
Fish gut.
The captain will stay here and help set up the. See if anything else is valuable in the ship, and set
Maybe
up the
take
actual
stock of
camp.
supplies.
Yeah.
All right.
But he does say,
Uh,
"Aye, now everyone meet here before sundown. Don't want to have to go looking for you guys, with no lantern."
after dark, yeah.
Yes. I'll say yes.
Is this slate rock? Maybe we could like ship a like a cutting board sort of thing off of like one of these rock faces, or like pick up a rock to use to kind of clean the fish on. That would make it easier. Trying to freehand it. Not that that really impacts the rolls.
Okay, so Magdalena and Kale are teaming up, I believe, correct?
I think it's Quandary and Magdalena are doing
Yeah.
the wood.
Yep.
Correct. Sorry.
Yep.
We
And
keep on splitting up in the same groups.
Mm-hmm. Though Arya said she could help fish, that's why I had gotten mixed up.
That's fair. No, it's yeah.
Oh, is she gonna go? Wait, is she gonna go fish, or is she gonna help you gut the fish?
I think you would caught. Is it enough fish to feed us all, or do we need some more fish? We can also, fish and save for later.
I believe with the roll he had last time, he had got like 1.5 fish and the dead bird.
Like, I think you said it was just enough for me and
You
maybe everyone else, but like not extras.
Correct. Everyone would have a bite.
Someone else here Sky Robot really badly, or was that just me?
Did,
Not for me.
did I say something? I didn't hear her say anything. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that was just
Am I
you.
robot-y?
No, I
Oh,
heard it.
no, good. Okay, it might have just been on my end. It was weird. It sounded super robot-y, and it sounded like you, and I thought maybe it was yours.
So maybe, are you comfortable fishing, perhaps, for more food? I can work on cleaning fish.
She will. She'll nod her head. Though how comfortable she is, who knows? We'll find out.
You
All
just got her back from the edge, and you're sending her off alone into the sea.
I think I'm gonna like gut the fish near her, because honestly, sometimes fish gut attract larger fish.
And
I mean,
are
that
you
is your
going to
bait.
use the nice stable surface of the sea to do this?
Well, I was gonna try. I guess yeah. No, what I was saying before is I was gonna try and see if there was like a loose rock, or like if I could find and break off like a chunk to kind of use as like a cutting board to kind of brace on. You actually want to do it near water to kind of help clean out the fish.
Or like get something like a bucket or something to get fresh water in there to just clean them out.
Yeah, that would also work. Do we have a bucket?
I'm sure there's one somewhere in the wreckage or in the camp.
This is a bucket.
Bah.
And this is what, for the guts and stuff? Or for like the actual fish?
Yeah, I guess we could save the guts to use as chum, as bait. But no, if I could like find, I mean, hell, there might even be a like professional cutting board left in like the kitchen of the ship if I could find it, or like a barrel lid, or just some piece of like slate rock that I can use to brace off of.
the captain is gonna walk past you and then hand you this, I mean, ridiculously large breastplate. It's huge. Like, several, like 2 or 3 people could fit in it. And says, make use of this.
All right. So that should do the trick. Let me guess, his old one? Back when he was a wee boy?
Even though he's able to hoist this with ease, this is bigger than him. This is huge. Almost a table huge. So that's why he said make use of this.
If it's almost a table, then how am I gonna carry it around?
That's why it's funny.
Use them muscles.
Actually, we don't.
As
I don't
he
know if we
hands it
shared.
to
I don't
you,
know if we shared
your
each
legs
other's.
start to buckle.
I don't think we shared each other's like
If
little character stats, so we don't know who's strong and who's not.
it's that big, maybe we use it as a table.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at Captain Hastings. I mean, I think he has that problem with people regardless.
All right. Why would this be practical to use as a cutting board? It's not an even surface either.
We're in a ship.
I'm gonna be like giving this too much attention. Just
You know
you do
what?
you. I find that hilarious.
You know what? You don't look like a knife man. Why don't you and Magdalena switch? Because boy, I've been on voyages with less precision than what you're trying to achieve now.
I have a knife. I've cleaned fish aplenty. I may be a druid, but my sect believed in being a part of the natural cycle.
Okay, lad. I said that first part to be polite and kind of have a like a slow ease into the part that you're overthinking this. So you can. That's my point.
Can I just clean the fish, or
You're a druid, so do a. First of all, you're cleaning the fish that they've already given you, so do a roll survival. And I believe Arya and Quadri were gonna go towards the shore to fish. Is that right?
I think it was just Arya. I think Quandre was going to get wood.
With Magdalene and our boy.
Okay.
Suggested a whole bunch of things, but I don't know what would be practical. I wasn't trying to overthink
firewood.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, we need wood and we need fish. So I could fish. Quadri and Magdalena go get firewood, and Kale helps me fish / cleans the fish because I've never done that in my life.
Okay.
It's super fun and easy. Knife goes in, guts come out.
Oh my god.
That sounds barbaric.
It's a
It
14,
is.
so
We're
an
literally
unnatural 20.
pulling apart an animal because we're going to eat it, not in a natural way.
I think
It's a
there's a look of
14
concern
plus.
when you say we're not eating an animal in a natural way.
We're literally taking it apart, separating it, cooking it over a fire, and then consuming it. And if you look all around in different parts of nature, it's almost never done like that. Sometimes it's taken apart or scavenged or separated to save for later, but never to this extent. We are finicky creatures.
Hence my original comment of this is not natural for
Oh
us.
no, heavens no, not a little.
For
His
most
hands
of
are
us.
going like iffy. Yeah, that's iffy. Yeah, but I'm certain if you've had fish prepared for you, it's probably something along vines have happened to it, something like this. Hopefully. Have you ever tried it rotisserie style? It is grand.
I think I'll just stick to catching the fish. I'll leave the preparations to you and Kale.
I was
Mostly
actually
Kale.
thinking of kind of like getting, I don't know if we have like the skewers to do it like this, but kind of do it like this. Yes, that is a shot from Dungeon Meshi, but it's the only thing I could find that has it like kind of spread out like that.
It is, but I don't know if that's fish or eel.
That's eel.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
parasite, Kraken parasite.
That's
So
prepared
it looks
to.
a lot like eel, and it's delicious.
Okay. Okay. Well, Jesus. Okay. As far as skewers, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot of wood on that ship.
Yeah, but it's all wet and covered in tar. We'd have to hack at it like a long time in order to
No,
break
I'm
it up, I guess.
And the
I'm
wood on
talking
the tree
about
is just
I'm
gonna
gonna say
break
wood.
off for us real nice.
No. I'm talking to Kale, like for his skewers. I'm like, other than that, I don't know what else. Gonna have to wait then until they come back to get your skewers.
Yeah, no, I assumed he was just gonna like whittle some, like
Yeah,
a
yeah, no,
big, smaller piece, just whittle them up.
I have a knife that I can do that with. Though, probably the cleaning should come first.
Oh no, of course. And waiting for the more fish to see how well our bird friend does.
Yeah.
All right, so Kale is cleaning, Arya is hunting fish, catching fish, and Quadri and Magdalena are getting wood.
Indeed.
All right. I'm sorry I had it paused. I don't know why I had the forge paused, but you guys are able to move your characters around now. I do apologize about that.
All right, let's see if we can find the shore. Where we go?
So, I would say past these rocks up here in the upper left hand corner. I don't really have a picture for the transition point between beach and not beach. So up here in this right hand corner where this, or sorry, upper left hand corner where this rock is, past that would be some palms mostly, to be honest, and a few pieces of driftwood in the sand.
Cool. So I have no idea how well. No, it didn't go well. I didn't want to take the ladder. Felt like jumping down to try and get there faster. I rolled a 4. See how well I landed.
Your feet sink in, ankle depth, and then you fall face first.
Fuck. Not my brightest idea. Any damage?
Jesus Christ. I won't say it was enough to take any damage here. I don't think that was that big of a fall. Compared to your descent into the sea, this is not as bad. But you just got sand areas you'd rather not.
Of course. Right. Waiting for the said it was Magdalene who's coming with us.
I believe so.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for her to see if she's gonna jump down as well, or wait to take the ladder like everyone else. Nope.
I'm still here,
Hello?
right?
Yeah?
Did you hear us?
I was just double checking. Everything went quiet.
I heard you say your thing, and then I didn't hear anything, so I.
No, I was waiting on Heidi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear. Was there a question?
No, he was
Oh,
just
sorry.
wondering if you were
No,
following him.
to
Oh,
go do the
yes.
fire.
Yes. Yep. Just walking
Cool.
along. She's got her halberd over her shoulder.
Cool.
Keep an
Well,
eye
will
out
you
for.
take the same ill-advised course as myself, or take the actual ladder?
She'll just stick with you. Back up.
Oh, so she's also just going to jump off the rock to where I was, because I landed, then I kind of sank, and then I fell forward a little bit, and I'm standing back up. Are you about to do the same?
Um.
I also rolled a 4, so that was partially why I didn't do so.
Well, can I help you up instead?
Sure. How are you getting down, though? Is the kind of the question I was asking. You going to also jump off the very large rock, or just take the ladder like I probably should have done?
I'd just take the ladder, I think, would be the wise way to go. So do.
All right.
And just help you up.
Nice.
It is a good
Yeah.
idea to look where you are going. Yeah?
Probably. It's also a good idea to jump in feet first when you're going on an adventure. That, and remembering you have spells like Featherfall.
Well, you can go into an adventure feet first, but also with your brain first, and she will tap your head. That is good.
I mean, that's a dangerous, isn't it? If you get hit in the head, it's a one-way trip to a coma, or like really bad headache.
Ah, Dubkov, you know what I am saying.
I actually don't. That's what's fun about this.
Use
Let's go get some
your
wood.
brain before you move your feet.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. First, as soon as we get over to the edge, assuming that like not going the actual forest, first tree we find, and probably out of everyone else's line of sight, I'm gonna take out my. Was it just the two of us, or did we have one more? I can't remember. Don't remember for the.
I believe
third.
Captain Hastings had commanded Borgin to go with you. He was going to be the one that carried the wood.
Yep.
So do we find a quick tree?
Wood.
Or some good dry driftwood. That's
Like I
always an
said,
option too.
there's pieces of driftwood definitely around on the beach here, but it mostly palms if you want like live trees or live plantation. Um, I I mean, you've encountered palm trees or something of the sort, so you. Let me see, actually.
That's my question. Do I know about palm trees? And if so, do I know about coconut?
So you would know, or the actual like stalk of it would seem familiar to you for some different jungle variations that you may have seen back on the other continent, but this specific plant not really. And so you see that it has leaves, and you see that it has this very straw-like stalk and these bulbous things that are sticking out of it, but not much else.
All right. I think it's time to chop something down. Yeah.
Yeah, or sure. And Magdalena, same thing. It looks similar in some ways, but it is a foreign plant or vegetation as well.
Right. take out my sword and shield, and then I do something a bit odd as I prepare to wind up. I stab my sword into my shield. And then it kind of causes the side of the shield to extend out before it stretches out, almost doubling in size. As the two halves of the shield kind of break away from the center, and you notice that they're edged as I take a swing with this great axe at this palm tree. There'll be a quick picture in character art of what the blade looks like now, and if you scroll a little bit above, you'll see what it looked like before.
Ooh. This feels very Warhammer, I think.
And a swing. Do I roll for this, or how would I do this, DM?
So roll for strength, and then roll for dexterity.
Fun. Two things. One I am hopefully better with, and hopefully I'm better. A straight dexterity check, or
Yes, just as dexterity. Well,
wait, no, strength check first and then dexterity check, or are these skips?
yes, strength check first, and then do a dexterity check.
Oh. First one. See how my luck is doing any better. It's not doing any better, I don't think. That was a total of 8. And the dexterity check was that was a natural 1, I think.
Oh boy. Okay, so you hit the tree.
We trying to stop rolling on Foundry.
Yeah. Maybe you should get some dice, some clickety clacks. I'll trust you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch over to my room dice.
I trust you.
I thought this would be better. Foundry usually isn't this mean to me.
I appreciate it, sir, but good lord. With that swing, I will say I'm not sure if anyone here has tried to cut a palm tree with an axe. Anyone?
Yes.
But
Nope.
it does not go well. It was not strong enough, so you only pierced the first few dead layers of palm tree. But once it hit new hard palm under all of that, it stopped. But because of how heavy the axe is and how big it was, you did manage to shake it enough for 2 coconuts to fall. Both of which hit you. So, give me 1 second here.
Yes, more damage. I will knock myself out.
And this is why we have a buddy system.
Nonsense. This is how adventures start. Get knocked out in the forest by yourself, something comes along and finds you, and you're either going to find a new pet, a new friend, get eaten, or all of the above.
So, Quadri,
Bingo card.
the first one smacks you freaking hard, all right? Like, right dead center in the middle of your skull, okay? For 3 points of damage.
Like top of my head?
Top of your head.
Oh, fuck no, my hat.
And while you are checking your hat, the second one falls and hits you for 1 point of damage. So that's 4 points of damage altogether.
I was at 21 because we had not healed from the last unfortunateness of me smacking my face against the rock when I landed. So I'm at 17? Yeah, I'm at 17.
That's wonderful. You haven't even gotten to like people. It is literally the environment that's getting at you. All right. So that was what happened. Okay.
I'm down 10 points.
Magdalena, you do see this. You see him whack, stuck, bonk, bonk.
Ouch. Okay. I can take a turn. Back up and raise my halberd. What do I gotta roll to hit this thing properly?
So you're aware of the bulbous things that fall and are very hard.
Coconuts.
Right, but she's unaware. This is a foreign flora to her. So yes, the coconuts, as we would call them here. And I will say roll strength and roll dexterity as well, but roll with a +5.
Okay.
And as you're swinging, I'm gonna curse, damn tree balls.
Okay, first one, dexterity. That's 17.
Ooh, Jesus, way better than me.
All right.
And then strength, you said +5?
So it was the other way around. So
Oh, I'm
dexterity.
sorry.
No, but you're good. Just roll the strength.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely passed on the dexterity. So
Okay, strength, that's yeah, I could think. 13.
okay.
Way better.
And so after you remove his axe falls to the ground, you do try to swing in that same spot.
Yeah.
All right, so
Or
you do.
thereabout.
Excellent. So you do hit it, and it's a perfect wedge right through the middle, and you start hearing it start to crack, kind of like a regular tree would as it begins to fall, and 2 more coconuts fall towards you. But with your lightning fast reflexes, not only were you able to dodge one of the first one, but you were able to slice through the second one.
Woo!
And you see it cut in half and full of this sweet smelling liquid. And the tree has also fallen, or the palm tree has also fallen.
Nice. I think she'll pick up this strange, fuzzy, brown, hard-shelled thing.
Wait,
With
did she hit it right in the
ooey-gooey
middle, or did she like
coconuttiness
flip
in
off
it?
the top?
I'm sorry, both of you were... Heidi
Sorry,
first,
go ahead,
what was that?
And so I was just saying, I hit one of the coconuts and busted it open in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. As far as like where you hit it, I wouldn't say it's right perfectly in the middle. It was falling. But it did slice enough into it that most of the top is gone. And it didn't hit you. So, like I said, there's this liquid inside it. You see this other half, just rolling in the sand. And FYI, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, the coconuts are green because they haven't been peeled yet. So that's a strong swing, essentially. You hit a strong swing because that's a fresh coconut.
Oh.
So you said you picked it up, though, right?
Yeah, I'll pick it up and check it out, and since it smells sweet, she'll give it a whiff, and take a little sip, bottoms up. Hope it's not poisonous.
You two really do live on the edge. It is delicious, okay, and you do feel very much hydrated. You do quickly drink the rest of this, having realized, oh my god, I actually am so thirsty right now. So, yeah. But you will notice that it has this milky texture, and yes, though it is gritty, it is very quenching.
I feel like I could put this in a chocolate cake. This would be perfect. And henceforth we will have Black Forest chocolate cake. And that's how that was invented.
Now we just need
I love how you
all
just
the other
the
ingredients.
coconut, water is what you're describing doing in the cake, not the actual coconut itself. You haven't touched
You know
that.
what?
You don't know
Okay,
anything about that.
Yeah,
It
but there
does-
could be a few granules in there. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's why I said it was gritty. I love it. I love it.
Sorry, I'm jumping the gun on this.
It's a canon event.
We
She
also
invented
do-
this cake.
Did all of the other ingredients also fall out of the tree?
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta find cocoa beans. Oh man, but we have to be the elite in order to even have those. Guys, we gotta move up in the world.
It's a new quest.
Who says you got to be elite?
New
You got to be
quest.
elite to buy those. To go the ones that go.
Okay, you're right. We gotta conquer. All right, time to chop some people's heads off. Where's the cocoa beans?
Whoa.
We
Whoa.
came for chocolate
Whoa.
and coconut.
Holy shit.
She's come here with a mission.
Listen, when them cravings hit, you gotta gotta get out of the way.
You,
Where's the
you know, when those
chocolate,
cravings
man?
hit, you know, you gotta colonize, guys. It's I don't make the rules.
She's craving
Oh,
food that she's
gosh.
never eaten before, presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Actually, that's a very good
Don't
point.
have. Does that mean that we don't have chocolate in the 7 Deadly Sins campaign?
I've literally
Or
been
anything like
craving
that?
figs for months, and I've never had a fig in my entire life.
Pretty good, by the
And I
way.
don't know where to buy them.
Whole Foods.
I know.
Listen, this is rural Ohio. We ain't got a Whole Foods for 50 miles or more.
They have dried ones at Walmart for a couple bucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I'm throwing us off task here.
It's fine.
That
It's
is
figs.
part
I
of the
love
We
game.
it.
got a tree.
You guys got a tree, and she got a delicious treat and a show because Quadri did get knocked.
I get knocked in the head and it hurt, and I'm cursing these green tree balls.
Which he's now drinking.
She is, and I'm starting to look at it as like, all right,
ahead.
I guess I wait to see if she dies.
Schmack gut. You want to try? And she'll just like lean over you.
It's the quenchiest.
Okay, no, he was crouching down, holding his head, and just hoping his hat wasn't messed up before he slowly, stood back up and kept rubbing at his head. You know what? Let's give it an hour, and if you're still this, he just gestures to all of you, and intact, sure, I'll give it a try myself.
Sounds good. And she'll just gather a couple more of these up in her skirt and like tie it to the side like a giant pocket.
We brought a helper for this specific reason. He can just start taking those back to the others and just for you if you want.
Yeah, but pockets.
It has pockets?
Well, sure, of course. Also, and I just gestures like the many pockets and/or bags. It's also got bags and stuff, but you know.
Bags
if
you have to
don't wanna avoid
carry.
carrying.
Pockets do the carrying for you. That is good,
That
yeah.
your body carries. That's still you carrying.
Yeah.
This is the most German conversation I've ever freaking heard.
I keep my hands free to get the wood.
So you
Okay.
put some coconuts in your pockets.
Yep.
And then
Just
you...
trying to wonder how big are these fucking pockets?
Well, like I said, she's kind of like she's kind of putting them in her skirt, but then tying her skirt to the side, kind of bunting it, if you would, if you can imagine.
I see what you're
So
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So it can hold a little. It's almost like a satchel made out of her dress.
yeah.
I get
Fair,
what you're saying.
fair.
And this thing's always kind of hiked up anyway, so she's got pockets anyway.
All right. So after you wring that out, because like you said, you were wet. You make that.
I'm gonna
and
try
carry some
again.
Coconuts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And after the tree has fallen, you see that it has various layers. That it has various layers as part of the trunk, and then a central core that is more wood-like. It is quite a heavy tree, though. So I'm not sure if Quadri's recovered, but it is quite a heavy tree. And Borgin does
Yeah,
look...
I'm gonna start hacking at it.
Yeah, Borgin does look like he's Having a good laugh at your expense too, by the way.
You wait. You're gonna want to have to carry this stuff later.
I would imagine like little
okay.
flaky bits, the scales on the outside of a palm tree would be great kindling.
Oh yeah, no, they are. It's the other stuff that's gonna be. We're gonna figure this out quick. It's very moist. A healthy one is very moist on the inside. That stuff's not gonna burn easy.
Yeah, gotta get a hot fire.
Hot fire. Yeah. By the way, Borgin will take some water, some of this liquid, and he's just kind of standing there waiting for you guys to like hack at it while he's just drinking from this thing too.
Should we roll again to see if I do better at hacking at the palm tree now that it's downed, or do we want to hop over to our friends?
Yeah, I was about to say. So while you guys are hacking at it, and actually, I will leave you and Magdalena to figure that out. I mean, she's had better time than you, but you guys will figure it out.
Like, you sit there and sip that totally not poisonous water, and leave the hacking to me, and hopefully I roll better.
While that's happening, Arya and Kale, what are you guys doing?
Hopefully fishing.
Yeah, I rolled for the cleaning the fish that we already had before. Did you hear that? Or
I did not. What was that roll?
okay, that was a 14 plus 6, unnatural 20.
Oh, okay, excellent. So you have a pretty easy time taking, cleaning the fish, taking the scales with your. I'm presuming this is a knife that you're using from your own inventory, correct?
Yeah, I got a dagger. I don't. I didn't. Admittedly, I probably should go back and go and like check over like what tools and whatnot I wanted to get because I never went and did that. But yeah, even if it's just that dagger, he's using that. If he could find like a paring knife in the kitchen of the ship, you'd use that.
Good luck. But I mean, with the roll that you had, you very much were able to clean the fish, scale it, as well as remove the innards and what have you. Like is preparing it for to be cooked.
Yeah.
He had a pretty
And he is
easy
going to hold.
and you had a pretty easy time doing that on this large metal thing, despite it being somewhat curved. It is large enough that you could still find a good place to place this on, or a good spot to place this on. And yeah.
All right.
While that's going on, Arya, you said you were hopefully fishing. Did you move closer to the sea through the ship or through the top?
I think probably through the ship, because I feel like that would give me the best access to like where potentially fish might be. I don't know. I've never done this before. We're winging it.
Okay.
I'll set up on this rock then if she's up on the ship, so I can kind of keep an eye on her.
Or if you
sure
want,
she's doing all right.
If you want, it's up to you. That rock face at the top of that rock is pretty flat. It's flat enough to use as a table if you want.
Yeah, I'd totally use that. It's probably pretty stowe from being in the sun all day.
Yeah, so there's that. While you're doing that, Arya, you said you were fishing. How are you? Do you have equipment or?
That was going to be my next question. Does what's left of our supplies on the ship, is there any fishing equipment in there at all whatsoever?
So there aren't any like fishing lines and lures if that's what you're talking about. However, with the poles of the railing and you do see some line, if you will, if you go down under the deck, but you don't see any actual reels. But like I said, you could possibly make one if you were skilled enough. And they do have biscuits by the barrel here, back from what I believe Borgin and the rest of them had been taking down. So you have those at your disposal, unless you want to go ahead and try looking deeper into the front of the ship, which it's slanted, so it's somewhat difficult.
Hmm.
And no one has tried going in there yet. Also,
You know what? I'll try it. Why not? What's the worst that happens? I die?
she has a death
Famous
wish,
last-
anyways.
Are you letting me know about this, or are you just kind of doing your thing?
Jokes on you.
Ooh, I don't think I'd let anyone know. I'm just kind of looking for stuff right now.
All right.
All right.
Well, the only thing
I'll
connecting one
consider-
side of the ship from the other is that mast. I would say mast, but it's that log of whatever. I will say another railing.
Am I able to walk across it?
How tall are you?
Ooh, 5'6" maybe?
Okay. Give me 1 second. I believe because you're pretty acrobatic here, Arya. Actually, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll either an athletics or an acrobatics check. Roll whatever.
19 acrobatic.
Okay, excellent. So despite the shape of the piece of wood or plank that you're going and the teetering that it does, you do manage to go across over to the other side, where you do see at the top here I'm not sure if you see up here where I'm pointing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So right there would be, much like at the bottom, an opening that would lead down under the deck. But you are at a slant, so your movement speed is halved.
That's fine. I'm not running anyways, so I will
So,
try and go into that opening and down below and see what I can find.
okay. So down below, you do definitely... I'm not going to actually make you move this because I don't have a down below map. But once you do move through the opening and go downstairs, it's more of the galley area, and it's close to the table that you guys had initially been the night before. There is a lot of tools in the kitchen. Uh, a lot of stuff has broken. Anything wooden is broken, and most of the brass pots and pans have been bent. There is... Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. There is fishing equipment, but it's stuff like harpoons. Or those the ones that you throw into the ocean, but to have a rope attached, or that you would attach a rope to.
Okay.
That's
I
net
will
fishing and
try and
harpoons. Nice.
yeah, I'm gonna try and get whatever I think is useful. Definitely the harpoon equipment. But if there's any other like kitchen equipment that's somewhat useful, I'm also gonna try and take that.
Okay, so I would say that you get a set of knives, which does include like the butcher's knife, the chef's knife, like a set of knives. They're in somewhat good condition. A few of them have broken handles, but for the most part, they're fine. some length of rope aside from what you had in your pack. You do get an additional 150 feet, but this is very thick rope. This isn't like the medium thick. Like this is
Heavy.
very thick rope.
Okay.
You find one. It looks like a walk, essentially, and it's one of the only pans that's not completely wrecked or bent out of shape. And I'm not sure how much you can carry, by the way, right now.
And once I'm done gutting that first bit of fish, I'd totally be, ready and able to help her get supplies. But she'd have to tell me first.
But I think the thing that catches her attention.
150 pounds before I'm encumbered, and
Okay,
then 300 pounds after that.
Okay, no, that you're fine then. Okay, I think the thing that catches her eye first and the most is one box of completely dry matches.
Ooh, definitely taking that.
It is in a part of the kitchen that is the what is now ground is very dangerous, full of glass shards, pointy beams, and like broken knives. So it's going to be very tricky to get through that. Let me see here. It's hard to say if you could imagine Sky because you can't.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, there is several planks and ropes along through the room that have been stuck because of the wreckage. You can try and use those to make your way to these matches. But like I said, the bottom is dangerous. So if you could actually do another acrobatics check. I think this is more of an acrobatic feat.
9.
Oh, that's rough. Okay.
We are rolling great today, guys.
Aren't we
So
though?
Woo!
It's not
as
against monsters or anything.
as you get on the first plank of wood, maybe it's because you're carrying all this other stuff, but you lose your balance because it moves and shifts under your feet, and you start plummeting down. You do hit some other planks of wood, but they break, so it hurts, but you don't get hurt. And can you roll? Sorry, can you do just a straight dex?
Dex check or a dex save?
I would say for this situation a dex save.
Why I imagined you saying do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Sorry, Nintendo, please don't
7.
demonetize me. 7? You said 7?
I sure did say 7.
You sure it wasn't 17?
Do I get to roll with advantage for any reason at all whatsoever?
No, but So essentially, what happens as you're falling and you're hitting everything, you do not manage to grab onto any piece of wood, okay, and you keep just slamming. However, you do get caught up in some ropes, but in the most messed up tangle of weird BDSM looking thing that's ever imagined.
Do I perhaps hear something?
I mean, I don't know if you would hear. You probably hear a crash and metal clanging, right? I will say you definitely lost that pot or that pan,
Oh. And
and
Unfortunately.
you
through all
do
of this,
take
Arya has not made a sound.
you do take 5 points of damage as well.
Oh, I think I know what we're going to discuss during our little campfire thing. So, what happened to you?
I fell on the ship.
Oh,
Like I'll pause and kind of like hearing that, and I'll just kind of like yell kind of in the direction that she had, like, uh, Arya, are you good? Can you hear me, Arya?
I don't know.
You don't get a response from her.
Not getting a response. I think he's going to try, kind of following maybe the direction he saw her going, and maybe trying to find the area of the ship that he heard that sound come from. Uh, do something to protect the fish and fish gut. Maybe tether them
Well,
with a.
the captain
Or
is still there. If he could definitely, like, he would have definitely looked behind him, but seen nothing, and then just kind of shrugged at you. But if you want, he'll stay here with the fish and watch over it from the other birds.
that would be appreciated. Or if you find something to store them in, could be handy. I'll keep.
Besides, I think the girl is afraid of me and, well, anyone else
She
that's not you.
she has confided in me a bit, and it's not fully my place to share, but she's had a rough go of things, and I don't think present situation, kind of gesturing to the busted ship, is much helping her emotionally.
That's quite interesting, considering you're standing here talking to me about this instead of helping her.
Listen, and he walks over and ever the critical crap captain, isn't he? Hmm. Uh,
He's a veteran captain, and I did say he was in the Queen's Royal Navy or the Monarch's Royal Navy.
only seems to be critical to me. But no, I'll go and try and track her down, see what
right.
may have happened.
All right. And did you go through the plank as well,
Through the plank? Sorry.
or
Oh, yeah.
can you
Yeah,
also?
yeah. I'll try balancing as well.
Okay.
Dexterity. That's a dexterity check or dexterity save? Well, I guess it's both then. Way.
For her, I gave her the choice of an athletics, or I believe. Sorry, give me 1 second. An athletics or an acrobatics check. So I will give you the same choice.
All right. Well, I'll take the acrobatics because I am better at that. Actually, how late is it? Is it like getting close to sunset? Like we're gonna be kind of wrapping up the day fairly
You're
soon.
you're you're in like late afternoon. Like if we had to put a time on this, it would uh around the time that school would get out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, mid late afternoon.
Okay.
All right. I'll save that just in case. But no, I'll just try and balance and make my way across. That is 15.
Athletics or I mean, what doesn't matter. You make your way
Acrobatics.
across.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Okay. You make your way across, and you do see the same opening at to the north here. And Arya, are you wriggling or making any noise?
Yeah, definitely trying to squirm my way out of this rope trap. But at the same time, you could kind of hear Arya kind of calling out for help, but it's not in a scream. It's like someone trying to talk really loudly.
Help, sort of thing.
Yes.
On my way.
Like I
Nope.
said, because of the angle, I'm not sure if it matters, but your movement is half speed.
All right. He'll use his staff as needed to kind of help brace himself if there's like a difficult step or something. I don't know. All right.
Okay. And you do
does he
see.
on his way? Should I?
Yeah, no, you do see as you go in. No, right now you're good. Like I said, everything is just at a slant. But you do go to the galley where you see her dangling from ropes above this very dangerous now floor. Like I said, full of knives, broken pieces of wood, glass, everything that pretty much fell from the kitchen. And she's just kind of dangling within this wrap of ropes, just tangled.
I see things are coming along. The rope could be handy. He'll actually like pause and say the rope could be handy, kind of just examining the situation for a moment.
I thought so too, and then it kind of ended up like this. I don't know how to get out, and she's like squirming and struggling against this rope.
I've got some ideas, namely untangling or a dagger, but to start, I'd actually like to start with, and I'm going to actually, because I'm assuming there's like no broom or something to just kind of quickly clean up like the sharp objects under her, right?
So the
Like
way I
if I
would
cut her
describe
free,
it,
if I walk in, it's gonna
so
be
the way I would,
dangerous.
so the way I would describe it, because I'm not sure if you can imagine stuff or not, but imagine this, okay? You see the opening into the galley, right? Normally, if it was level, you would see the opening, and everything to the left is the actual kitchen, if you will. But now that it's at a slant, the floor is now the wall, and everything that was the left wall is everything there is just filled with dangerous things, right? All pointing and pointing up. And the only way that you could have gotten across from where that door was through those planks of wood to try and make her way down to the matches. So there is no floor. The floor is spiky.
Is there like structure underneath it, or is it like kind of like dug into the structure of the boat here?
Well, part of it is broken planks of wood that are sticking up. So, like the very foundation, if you will, is also sticking up.
Okay. But it'd be dangerous even if I were to like just cut her free, she'd like fall into the spikes and probably get hurt, right?
Yes, Mortal Kombat style death. Yes.
Don't cheer for that, Arya.
Don't tell her what to cheer for. You'll be fine. It's fine.
Release me.
Cause I'm free. As she's falling.
Free falling.
Splash. Oh, I hope splash. Otherwise, she's gonna fall on something hard and painful.
But yes, that is the situation as far as like what you can see from your perspective. There are a few planks of wood left, but for the most part the only parts that are stable are some parts along the wall, like the stove, if you will, because that's built into the actual kitchen, and it's not near the left wall that's been collapsed and with that whole dangerous situation. And a small counter on the opposite side of this of the stove or in the kitchen area. She is closer.
Where those matches are?
Yeah, the counter is where those matches are, like in a drawer that she saw them. And that's where she's close to. But from the stove, because you could probably get there with a quick jump, it is still a good jump down.
All right.
So I know I wish I had a picture of this, but it was really hard trying to find something that specific.
How specific?
The scene that I just described.
This whole broom situation, yeah, that would be a tricky one to find something that actually fully represents what you have in mind. So she's closer to that.
I mean, you can try and use your magic.
Yeah. Part of the thing is at least right now, that's not fully what the magic I have is for. Would you allow me to, like, Baldur's Gate style respec my spells that any spells that I hadn't already casted for the day outside of combat, or probably not?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah. Got a few things that could work though. Out of curiosity, is there any water in here? Oh, sorry.
No. There is water. Like for the most part, around the entire. It's wet, but I mean it has accumulated in certain spots, like where the counter is. Where it's slanted.
It's not like flooded. Partially.
It is not flooded.
It's yeah. Okay. Not like a significant amount of water. How is like she tangled, because she's tangled up in this rope? Is it like if I like, obviously I don't think I can reach her from where I am right now, or I would have to like jump or like do something to reach her, it sounds like. Is that correct?
So if you wanted to reach her by cutting her or getting close to her, you would have to jump down more than likely. But if you're asking like where she's attached to or from, so those ropes would have been running along what would have been the ceiling before. That is not the case anymore. So that is attached to like the ceiling, what the ropes that she's at. So if you could
wait, so because it's tilted on its side, wouldn't the ceiling be on the left wall? I think.
Correct, but with all the movement and pieces, a lot of it got tangled with the pieces of wood that she was trying to. Yes. So.
Right.
And so. That's yeah.
Okay. But then the other part that I was getting to, if I were able to push her, would she like swing, or is she kind of like locked in place for the most part?
That's a good question. Why don't you try?
Well, I want to know whether it would work before I try it. Like, is it taut or not taut?
It's not. It's not. There are loose parts to her, right? But for the most part, the parts that are holding tight are around her waist and arms, and yeah.
Did you just call me loose? Excuse me?
I said the parts that are loose, not Arya's parts are loose.
He's talking about the rope that's binding Arya, not Arya herself.
You know what?
Oh my God,
She
she's
doesn't need your help.
exposed.
She's a
She's a
whore. She'll get out of
whore.
it. But no, yeah. So and once again, this is one of those situations where you guys definitely got to talk it out. You'll let's see what you guys come up with, while you guys are figuring this little misadventure out. Okay, I'm gonna go back real quick before I do move. How are you guys doing on time?
Should probably head to bed before too long, but we can wrap things up nicely.
Because right now, both people are in situations that they're trying to figure out. You guys are trying to figure out how to do this thing with the wood, and these guys are trying to save Arya. So you guys are both in kind of the same situation right now.
Is it that bad with us?
Yeah, I didn't think they were that bad.
I wouldn't say that they're that
Is this
bad.
tree about to attack us?
No, I wouldn't say that they're that bad, but he is waiting to see if she gets poisoned.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
And he did. I don't know if he's concussed, but if you guys want, we could stop here for this session and pick up next time, or we can keep going for a little bit longer.
Is it either way?
For just a little bit longer to try and figure out, because I have a couple of ideas that I'd also be fine to just come back to this next time. That's what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I would like to not be left hanging. Literally.
Save her!
Okay, if that
it's pity. I would have totally said, like, just cut her loose and I feather fall her and she just falls where she falls.
What the fuck?
I have feather fall.
A feather fall.
Like, I have
true.
an idea that should work pretty well, but it would require like me to cast like 2 spells at the same time, basically. But I do have another idea. Do you have a knife, Arya? Do you have a knife on you?
I do have a dagger. Am I able to reach it? Question, DM.
Where is your dagger?
Probably posted on my belt.
I would say yeah. If it's as long as it's like in your front, I don't think you can reach behind you.
Yeah. Then yes, I have my dagger.
Okay. Do you think you could cut yourself free? Because then I could cast Gust of Wind on you to push you towards that counter. But we'd have to time it very carefully.
Okay. I can do that.
Wing you back and forth, like using Gust or either Gust or Gust of Wind, because I have both spells. To try and like see if it like shakes you loose. But that might be dangerous. Because you might fall into the daggers. Sharp stuff.
So did you? I guess I'm gonna start, and she's just gonna start cutting at the ropes around her.
And I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna prepare Gust of Wind. When I see like the rope beginning to snap, I'm going to like start pushing her. I don't want to do it too early because that might throw things off.
So you're essentially holding your spell until you see her, like the rope start to snap. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How fast are you cutting this rope, Arya?
Well, if it's the rope that you're describing, it's gonna take me a couple of seconds because it sounds like it's thick rope.
Yes, it's the same kind of rope that you had picked up. Like I said,
Yeah, so it's gonna take me. It's gonna take me a while. Not like minutes or hours, but it's gonna take me some good hacks through.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like instant.
Shing, shing.
You guys got to sharpen those knives. Should be like swip, done.
To be fair, it's not like she has a very good angle on it.
Yeah, that's actually true. What if she cuts the wrong one? She gets hung.
I mean, hey, once she's
What if
free,
she
we can
drops the
check-
knife?
We can check underneath if there's a sharper knife once she's free.
True.
Anyways, so you guys, you're cutting through, and you do start hearing that telltale, like, sound of it. You start hearing that telltale sign of it starting to snap at the ends. I think, Kale, you would also start hearing this.
All right. I'm going to go and try and cast Gust of Wind on her, timing it right, and I'm going to try and angle it so that she gets blown onto the counter. That should be a fairly safe position for her to land, I think.
Okay. Is there anything you wanted to do, Arya, to signal this, or anything to help him with this gust of wind situation?
I don't think I have any spells that make me lighter, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought you said you had Featherfall. Never mind.
I don't think that makes you lighter.
I think it just makes it harder for you to fall. But I mean, either way, I'm not sure what your character was to. Like, then again, I don't think she's thinking. Like, look at the situation she's in. I'd forget I even have legs. So, all right. So I guess they just time it really well. Let's see.
I have enlarge reduce, but that isn't prepared right now, and that's another concentration spell. So, and I'd also be casting 2 spells at the same time. So I guess I could just like shrink her so it's easier to escape, but I still don't have it prepared. So.
So I would say that you're rather good or well versed with this spell, anyways. So as you're watching her, okay.
Want me to roll something or?
Yeah, I was gonna say roll a perception check for me.
Perception?
Or perception throw. Yeah.
All right. Gotcha. Oh damn. 21.
Oh, okay. So it's as you see her cut one more millimeter, you do see the strands break almost slowly, and right as that last strand breaks, you know to go ahead and hit your gust of wind.
All right. I will kind of hold my arms out, kind of staff in one hand, and just kind of like bring them together and push them out to kind of cast this spell. Wind rushing around and past me towards her.
Excellent. Okay. So once this happens, the gust does push her onto the onto the counter area, and even though she is on this, she does have some ropes still attached or tangling her, but she is now on a semi-stable space instead of dangling in the air.
I say that's a wind, and I will end the spell but not try and like push her farther.
Yeah. Good job, bud. She definitely looks like she's taking a blow dryer to the face.
Yeah, out of habit, my wings come out. They don't really do much, but
They catch the wind.
they just kind of pop open.
Oh, pretty.
Is this like messing up her hair or making her hair look more majestic?
It makes your hair look more majestic, but it's doing that thing with your mouth where it looks like it's being flapped open. So like her hair is like on point, like ate it, right? Like she ate. It was giving.
Hey.
Anyways, but her mouth was definitely like there was a leaf blower in her face.
All right.
And Arya, like I said, you are now in a stable, semi-stable location. You do have some wraps around you still, but I'm sure you can manage to cut those. And you do see the matches there. They somehow didn't get blown away.
Haha, she will triumphantly grab the matches.
You will also see, even though there is that pan is gone, or that wok is gone, you will see almost looks like a black griddle. It's just flat, has some like sear. What are those things? Some indents in it to sear things. But it's essentially a piece of metal with a handle.
Taking that too.
Cast iron
Oh
skillet?
yeah.
Kind of. Very crude though.
I'm definitely
Alright.
interested in looting more in this kitchen, but is this a good spot to end, or how are you guys? Are we good? Or...
While you guys figure out how to get out of this, you guys, I'm not sure how you're gonna figure it out, but I'm sure you will. I'm assuming Quandary, Magdalena, and Borgun have made their way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Just dragging a tree behind us.
and I was gonna say we could drag it entirely and do it there, or we can I can do it in parts. We just go piece by piece, but either way, that's basically it. Also, as many of those green tree balls as I could find, I'm just helping them bring them over because they're either going to be a great source of food or a lesson about the land.
I mean, that's a good point.
You want to share that lesson with us all?
No, I'm going to wait and see what happens to. And I was gonna come up with a nickname for her, but I don't know if she's gonna make it. Magdalene, we'll wait and see.
That
All
is
right.
the fair.
What do you if they do kill her? Was it poison balls?
It's like, look, man, those green tree balls will get you.
Oh God. Okay. Calls them ogre balls. So you guys make your way over and you start hacking at the wood. You don't see the other two, but you imagine they're doing their job since you really haven't heard anything else. And the captain is essentially taking care of the fish and kind of looking over the barrels of biscuits and what looks like a barrel of coffee, just a dry coffee, and one of jars of honey, which is, you know what? I'm gonna be honest because I'm rolling random for the supplies here. Was not on my bingo card, but there you go. But yes, and like I said, you guys don't really see anything much, so you guys are just here back at the camp hacking. I'm assuming either you guys hacked it up and brought it, or you guys were hacking that tree at the camp. Either way.
Yeah, either way. There's also a nice little drum beat that's helping us while I'm hacking this thing away. Minor illusion, just making the sound of a drum beat.
Okay. And like I said, you didn't hear anything. I'm assuming you two do manage to make your way to the surface, Arya and Kale.
I thought we were gonna loot some more next session, but
Oh no, you were? Okay, no, never mind. Because I didn't know if Arya was still up for like fishing or she needed a moment.
She was just gonna say, "Fuck it up."
Only
Come
found a
back.
harpoon, so I don't know if they will trust me to harpoon fish.
I don't know if they know you enough to not trust you.
Win-win. I'm gonna go ahead and harpoon.
She brings
I'll
Guys,
keep
I
an eye on
caught
it,
something.
but
It's a fucking
yeah.
shark.
It's like
I was about to say like da dun da dun. Like this music is for you, shark. I'm the critter. I'm the critter in this movie.
I swear.
knives, bowls,
She brings
pots,
she brings the shark to shore,
griddle.
and then she just like, yeah, and tries to like bite into it like as is.
No, that's barbaric.
I thought gutting it was barbaric.
Also, yes, gross.
Then what's not barbaric to you? I don't get it.
Oh, she takes
You
out a
didn't
fork and
have to
knife and slowly hacks raw pieces off of it.
Sashimi, delicious.
Oh my fucking!
Like what we talking like you want shark fin soup or something?
If you know how to make it.
Okay. Okay.
I do, but like why?
I mean, if I just kill the shark, what are we gonna do with it?
I mean, I'm gonna make arrowheads out of those teeth. Those are good arrowheads.
Okay,
And then,
I'm going to assume this is a future conversation here.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hopefully she just gets the shark. That's a good conversation. I was like, those teeth.
Well, I killed these
Killer arrow
these
tips
1.5
or-
fish and this beautiful bird. What'd you kill? A shark?
Light work. My prey had dominion over the sky, and that fish was a tricky bastard.
Morgan, you got defeated by 2 green balls.
I did not get defeated. I got jumped.
By
and I
2
killed
green
the
balls.
tree that did it.
Anyways, no, I agree. I think
You also, hey,
Go ahead.
I'm not talking that from a man who drank the ball juice.
Oh my god.
There's
Anyways,
gotta be a better way to phrase that.
ball juice. Anyways.
Yeah.
And we're still on the fence to see if they're going to live or not. They drank from those weird tree balls that tried to knock me out.
Are you still drinking from that, Magdalena?
I
Yeah,
think she
she's
gulped down her first
sipping
one.
just sipping on it on the way back and just dragging the tree with one arm as we go.
Can't wait for us to eventually discover you can like carve out the white stuff from the inside that's apparently also edible.
I'm sure you guys will figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Wait till they figure out that you can use the coconuts as bras. It's gonna be.
That's gonna be fun.
Watch it's going to
So
be
I feel
Kale
like it's
wearing it.
Quandary who's gonna be the one that discovers it.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna be Kale because he's a hermit.
Here's my
Longs to
question.
be in the
What
show.
makes you think it's going to be us who discovers it and not someone native to the island who's just going to walk up to us wearing said like coconut as it like
Ooh.
both a dress and armor, like not just normal bra, but also like shoulder pads and stuff.
It's none of those. It's none of those. You guys wake up one morning and Captain Hastings has this over his pecs.
I honestly thought it'd be more like the Speedo guy, just one over his junk and that's it.
He's gonna lead at least 3 or 4, my guy.
Mic on?
It is
Yes,
now. If
I
it
think
were,
so.
yeah.
You were talking just now. I'm sorry, we did not.
Checking.
You're good. Okay, so I mean, were you saying something?
I've tried getting words in, but I guess yeah. It's fine.
Damn.
And I hate it when we miss commentary.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
It's
I'm sorry,
fine.
man.
Well, do we want to pick up on the looting the kitchen more next time?
Yeah, I
Or do we
think.
want-
Well,
Gotcha.
it depends on how much you want to loot, but I think so. Like I said, I don't know how Arya's feeling
Anything
right
that's
now.
valuable.
Yeah, I don't know how Arya's feeling
Yeah,
right
no,
now. She's
check
gonna
in with her first, but
right,
yeah, we
and
see right after we got that done.
right. So if you wanted to go ahead and loot more, that's fine. Captain is still watching the fish, and these guys just got back with some sort of large plant to burn. So everyone's kind of just doing their job right now, and and at bonus, you saved her life.
Yeah.
So we can definitely pick up next time with Kale trying to loot more of the kitchen. I believe Arya said she's what was it? Fuck it, yeah, we ball.
There it is.
The mindset.
Hell yeah, matches.
Oh, does the captain know about coconuts? Can he just tell us that like they're either safe or she's gonna tell that Magdalene's gonna die soon? It's definitely something he would ask the captain.
I don't know, because like I said, how do I put it? You guys have plants on the other continent that are of similar, like if you were scientist genus, but to say that he knows that, I wouldn't say offhand. Like I said, no one's really gone here and come back. The information's very limited. And
has he gone to like any other islands that might have had them?
No,
or are these trees specifically to here?
These trees are specific to here. And the one person that may know is missing. So,
Yet.
Yeah. So far, I will say from what you're looking at Magdalena, right? She doesn't appear to be getting more dehydrated, hallucinating. In fact, if I'm correct, Magdalena, she feels, very refreshed. And I mean, she's carrying this thing with one hand. And how would I put it? Her eyes don't look as sunken from, being just racked through the sea and then planted on a beach. So, I mean, whatever's she's drinking, it's good.
And I'll reserve judgment until probably tomorrow, but for the most part, it looks like it's safe. Maybe. I don't trust those tree balls.
Jesus. Oh my god. Just because you got teabagged by the first plant that saw you does not, you know what? Point is, Magdalena, you feel great.
Woohoo!
Yeah, like you...
Most hydrated person here.
And because, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, because of how coconuts are, it's cold. It's a cold drink.
Oh yeah, no, it's refreshing, and that's the best thing about a beach like this.
I've never had coconut milk / water.
So like if it's
maybe
fresh,
I'll try it.
It's good.
If it's fresh and it has the green husk around it still, it's actually cold. So it's a cold drink. So like it's like she's drinking a whole bunch of water essentially.
Heck yeah!
Nice and cool.
Yeah. Same thing with Borgen. He looks refreshed, but it is still sweet. So he doesn't pour any on himself. It's very sticky. So that's what you guys are doing. And like I said, I think this is a good place to leave off because everyone's kind of doing their thing and somewhat out of danger.
No immediate danger.
Yeah, sounds good.
Somewhat immediate, yeah. And
two people lost hit points.
okay.
We're fine.
Survival
fine.
is tough,
We're
y'all.
alive.
I'm at half like health. I'm roughly half right now.
Well, maybe you
Almost
should
all of it self-inflicted.
I'm there. I'm hurt. But I'm fine.
I'm only 4 hit points down. So
everyone here except for I think Magdalena has been injured.
Yep.
Yeah.
That means it's my turn next session. Woohoo!
I don't know. It might just mean she's battle tested. She might be she's one of them that's like gets hacked by a axe, and she's like, "What was that? A paper cut?"
That or like she parries it. It was like your swing was terrible. She's literally giving him pointers halfway through the fight.
I mean, honestly, Heidi with the dexterity that she rolled, was damn good. It was damn good. You definitely, I would say, if anyone else was watching, they're like, oh, okay, All right, so she knows what she's doing. Like she's on it. She's alert. Okay. All right. Well, let's stick to that one. But no, everyone says I think, like I said, that'll be where we stop and pick up next time. I'm sorry once again. I didn't have anything for under the second floor of the ship. If I can find something, especially for next time, since you want to loot, I will definitely put that up. Okay. Otherwise, I will.
Just want like a list of things that we might find.
Otherwise, otherwise, you know what? I might. I'll use my boogie board and see if I can draw something and then post it up. Okay.
Heck yeah.
For all we know, zombies can start pouring out the ship. So careful.
Terrifying. I'm glad you guys liked the session. Hopefully.
Yes, it was very fun. Thank you.
Oh my god! Like you guys haven't even encountered anyone. You guys are getting hurt. Wonderful.
We warned you. We would have stayed on that boat for weeks.
I'm still on that boat technically, so
She was.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
no.
off of it for a little bit, and then you went back on.
You were so on it that it wanted to make you a part of it.
And we got to go and fight a tree. Tree fought back. And you got saved again by good old Cal.
Ew, thank you.
That
Dude,
quick
I'm sorry.
thinking
I think
old
you got to
man.
be the caduceus for our party.
The quick thinking old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well,
With
this
my
was
check, bro.
fun.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, definitely fun. And I'll see if I can. Guys, I'm sorry about starting late. The reason I say it's my fault is because I do not know how to set up the technology. So Crystal has to take time out of her day. So.
Well, that just means you got to give her an extra hug or something, you know.
That just means I got to
Yeah.
start learning so I don't put so much pressure on her blood.
Or that, but both is good.
High blood pressure, my guy. High blood pressure.
Oh, yeah.
We're in our 30s. We're in our 30s.
How do you put?
Wait,
how
that
do you-
starts in your 30s? I thought it was
Why?
supposed to start in like high school.
Silo over here just drinking Coca-Cola and smoking cigarettes in high school like every single day.
Were we not supposed to?
I mean, not every day, but I mean, I did smoke weed then too. All right.
Michael, if you're talking, I see you lighting up, but I can't hear you.
No, that was
I was
just
saying.
me moving stuff around my room.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Just wanted to make sure.
Putting my dice away.
yeah, no.
I'm going to
we
go ahead and
live
hop
right at
off
the
here,
corner of the
guys.
school.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know.
stop the stream.
You-
Okay.
You take care, everybody. Sleep well.
Have a nice night.
Stay hydrated. Have a great day tomorrow. Y'all take
Hoping that
care.
water's good.
You too, Heidi. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.